Morning guys, my name's Jay and today I would like to talk to you about men's mental health because not enough of us do. All of us blokes seem to think that we're being tough by manning up and not speaking about our problems and our issues. And because of that, in the UK alone, 5,000 men take their own lives every single year. And I'm sorry, but that is simply not acceptable. So I thought I would do my bit in trying to prevent any further suicides happening, to try and help anyone else who's suffering with their mental health to actually come out and talk about it, because I didn't, and I very nearly became one of those 5,000. I was very much on the way to becoming a statistic. So I have bipolar disorder, OCD and PTSD from a near fatal suicide attempt. And I often struggled with life because I felt that it was, as a man, I had to be tough, had to be resilient, resourceful, stoic. Couldn't speak about my problems and my issues because, that's just not manly. Well, I'm here to tell you that manning up doesn't mean shutting up. You should speak about it, okay? Talking about your problems and talking about your issues in life, admitting that you need help doesn't make you weak. If anything, it makes you strong. The fact that you can admit to yourself and the world around you that you've got issues and that you've got a problem shows that you've got the courage to face your own demons. If you don't tell other people about it, then they don't know that there's anything wrong with you. So you gradually just spiral out of control and you don't have a safety net. And you might end up doing something very silly like I did. The one thing that I can say, the one good thing, the one silver line into that dark cloud was that when I came out of hospital, I saw the effect that it had on my friends and family, that what I had tried to do, how much it upset them. And it made me realise that no matter how bad it gets in life, no matter how alone you feel, there are people out there who care about you. There are people out there who love you, and there are people out there who will do everything in their power to help you. So my advice to you guys is talk about it. Don't let it get that bad, okay? Don't end up in that deep dark hole where you feel so alone and so empty that you think the only way out is to end it all. Because it's not the only way. Tell your friends and tell your family, and find your own healthier coping mechanisms. Don't just end it all. Life is well worth living, but you got to put the effort in. You got to work hard on maintaining your happiness. So how do I do that? Considering I've got bipolar disorder, suffer from chronic mood swings, I've got OCD, and I often spiral out of control with my thought patterns and sometimes think dark thoughts. And obviously I've got PTSD from that near fatal suicide attempt. I decided a long time ago not to take the medication that the doctors were prescribing me, and I decided not to listen to the counsellors because it simply didn't work. And the medicine they gave me actually caused a number of physical problems that I really did not like. I'm now pretty much partially blind in my left eye as a result of taking that medication. It was called olanzapine. It's not good for you. So if you can avoid the pills and potions, I would if I were you. That's just my little bit of advice for you. Obviously not a medical expert, but I'm just speaking from experience. And if it can help other people, you might be thinking about taking them, or you might already be on medication. You might want to think twice about it. Because if you think you're feeling depressed now, imagine how bad it's going to feel when you're going blind and you've got tremors in your hands and you're suffering with memory loss and confusion and all the rest of it that goes along with that particular medication. So I found healthier coping mechanisms. One of the biggest ones, talking to people, not counsellors. They don't know you. They're paid. They're not your mate. They get paid to do that job. And whilst I'm sure many of them are very good people, they don't fully understand you and they don't know you. Your friends and your family do. So talk to them. Tell them when you are in a dark place. Okay? Don't try and bottle it all up. It's not healthy. We've all been led to believe this idea of manning up means shutting up, and it doesn't. Admitting you've got a problem is one of the manliest things you can do, because it shows that you've got the courage to face your own demons and admit to the world that you need help. And that doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. What else have I done that helps me get through my day? Well, I call it green therapy. I like to get out into the great outdoors, take my shoes off, walk around barefoot in the grass, maybe go and climb a mountain, get into the woods. I go and do that weird hippie stuff, crystal therapy, because my sister's into it, and weirdly enough, even if it is only a placebo effect, it helps. I actually feel better from it, and it feels good, and I think it's because it is an alternative, and I'm a kind of alternative guy. I don't normally stick to the mainstream. It doesn't suit me. So I found these alternative methods, and for me they work, and I would recommend them to anyone else out there, rather than suffering in silence or perhaps taking medication that could potentially cause physical problems for you. Get out into the great outdoors, ground yourself in nature, and feel alive again. No matter how dark, no matter how deep that hole that you are in ever gets, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And all you've got to do is ask someone to help you out. Walk towards the light. There'll be someone there to hold your hand and guide you along the way. All you've got to do is ask them to guide you. That's all I can say, really. That's my advice to anyone out there. I don't really want to go into the details of dark, moody, negative stuff about mental health, because firstly, it's not really relevant to anyone else. If you're not walking in my shoes, then the things that I've been through, yeah, you might be able to, empathise with them, but probably not going to make sense to you personally. And you might have your own issues and problems to deal with. So instead, let's talk about the positives in life. Happiness, fulfilment. They're everywhere. They're all around you. You've just got to reach out and grab hold of them and take each day as it comes. Roll with the punches. Laugh in the face of adversity. Speak to your friends and family. And do things that make you happy. Now, there are tons of inspirational and motivational quotes out there, but I come up with my own one. I guess it was the narcissist in me. So I'm going to end on that quote today, and you can take from it what you will. I am not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not living. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your day.